Okay, well, it's been a while since I actually had started to do a YouTube vlog channel. I'm gonna turn the camera around in a second. Just a vlog about my own personal backstory, what happened to me personally from a few years ago, and why I'm not successful as a YouTuber. I'll get into that, but before I do, I just want to take a moment to tell people that yes, you can accomplish your dreams, but honestly, realistically, it's going to take an extra amount of effort. It's like you have to know people. You have to go through channels, you have to go through not just YouTube, I've learned, but also there's BitChute, there's Rumble, there's Brighteon, Odyssey, and all these other. That's good and all. If you know how to make YouTube videos, great for you. But the trick is you have to keep on doing it. And I didn't expect to be alone for this one. I didn't expect this to be as challenging as it was. The money, you have to have YouTube revenue to keep it going. Like some people, they have all this money they can get to go places and eat the best food and talk about anything that they want. You know, it requires money to keep a successful channel going. Something which I don't have the income needed to actually keep it growing. So I'm asking for people if they can help me just to get a cup of coffee or a meal at a fancy restaurant or something. I'll take my camera with me. I'll videotape and vlog my adventures, and I'll start selling my airtime, I guess, on YouTube. If anybody wants to pitch in, I'll help promote your channel, I guess, while I'm there, if I'm out and about. And this getting into something else entirely. What I've noticed is that a lot of restaurants, they're going to be shutting down access temporarily, or maybe longer than that. That's a huge understatement, but they're turning away people that are not jab poisoned, or I don't know what I should say. I mean, if you guys do your own research, no, okay, whatever you believe in, regardless, I'll just keep it light. People, they need to do their own research, and no one should be forced to taking anything that's hasn't been put through clinical animal trials, like testing. They push this really hard, and I'm not gonna get into it too much because I don't want to get a strike. But this is a world that exists today in 2021. So not only do I not have much money to go throw away on for YouTube likes and such, but also the fact that I'm limited to where I can go. And in the city, a lot of places are shutting down. That's just the reality of where I live. Other people may have better options because they're living in bigger cities. Good for you. But for the rest of us, we don't have that option to go around, videotaping in just any location. I just want to make it clear on that. So for those that are trying to start building a YouTube channel in 2022, if you guys haven't had the option, choice, to get jabbed, I respect your decision, and no one should force anything on anyone like this, ever. I think it's wrong. I think it's inhumane that they're going to be treating people like lower class citizens, like lower tier citizens, all because of greedy pharmaceutical corporations like Bill Gates, these billionaires, which they make all the money in the world. They're making up all the rules, reinforcing agendas like Agenda 2030. You guys can Google search this. I'm not going to red pill anyone, but the information is out there. You just have to go and do a quick Google search, and there you go. And well, you know, information is still free and open. As for my grandmother and my rest of my family, you know, we're not living in a Disney World. I should tell you, you know, Walt Disney, great box set, by the way. Why do I still have this in my 30s? It reminds me of a simpler time. It reminds me of a simpler time. Yes. I like the classics. You know, classics keep me happy, and reminds me of the time before everything became PC and everybody is now stuck to using phones and social media. I don't get to have guests come in. I don't have a nice girl in my life. The few people that I thought I knew, they're always online behind a screen. And I just want to share my own personal life. I don't really go out drinking at all. And if I do start drinking, on the record, if I do start drinking, there's something seriously wrong, because that's not me. And people, they should be concerned, you know, if they start seeing me on video acting crazy. I'm just saying this for future reference, because I don't want to see myself in a few weeks' time going downhill. If things don't happen as fast as I think they should, because I know that these things take time, I want to say to people, patience. You know, patience is a virtue. So if I'm not getting enough attention the first few weeks, that's okay. It's a big platform, YouTube is, and there's a chance that, yeah, it could be, my channel could be getting a strike. I may not be able to upload anything for like a week. It's happened to me before, because I've talked too much about one particular topic, which I was really passionate about, because, you know what, this pandemic, it's hard not to talk about it. It's hard not to talk about these things, and yes, some people have actually suffered as a result of this, some more than others. Some are just getting by week to week. So I don't really have anything to lose, really, except maybe my health, and I just want to take this opportunity to just say, not for me, but for the other artists out there, please support starving artists, filmmakers, and musicians, because, you know something, we're working hard to produce content, harder. The real good ones out there, they're not getting the attention that they deserve, and this is why we need to focus on helping, supporting the little guy. Don't forget about those that suddenly go off the radar. If they stop posting content, maybe it's not because that they quit, maybe it's because there's something seriously wrong, and people, they need to check up on those people, okay? When was the last time you checked up on your friends, seriously, and asked them how they're really doing? How are they really doing? That's your homework assignment, you know? Just go ahead and do it, you know? Just type in their names on Facebook and ask them how they're doing. Even if they are posting something, maybe they're just, if they're posting too much, maybe it is a cry for attention. You don't know what these people are really going through, and you can't judge these people. Some people might actually be making content, but they have to do it. They have to do this for their families, or they're trying to do this to pay bills, to keep roof over their head. Maybe they're just doing this because they're desperate. They have no choice but to continue doing it, you know? They gotta keep the cycle going. Some people, they gotta do this for their livelihoods now, because all the jobs are, they're turning people away now, because they have a very strict set of rules where if you even walk into a restaurant, not just work there, but just go in there just to eat a meal, you're not allowed to do that anymore, unless you've been one of those people who have taken it, you know, chaperoos. And yeah, it's not a Disney World, man, anymore. I mean, we're all woke now. and it's like the spell has been broken. We live in a world that exists of like no one's